What's going on, guys? So today I kind of have to do some random stuff around the house. I figured I'll film it for you guys. You definitely just watched the fancy pan viper here eat a whole pinky head. When Justin gave me this particular snake, he was not doing well at all. He's doing a lot better now. He's gained some weight. I honestly didn't think he was going to make it, but he pulled through. He's eating regularly now. I feed him once a week. He's eating pinky heads, which is a huge step from feeding him rat tails, which I was giving him first. So these guys are really cool. They come from Vietnam. They're close to being on the endangered list, but not quite yet. They usually live in like low-lying rainforest areas, places like that. These guys are really neat. They are beautiful. They are Bothrops. So they are in the same family as the Mangshang vipers. They normally stay a brown color, but sometimes you do get them when they become adults that get very green or a dark green color. But they're really cool because they look kind of like eyelash vipers. They have the horns that go over the eyes, hence why their name is the fancy pan horned viper. So I'm currently just very simply changing the paper towels in his little setup here. Now he's gonna probably live in this critter keeper for quite some time, just until he's big enough to go into an enclosure. He is absolutely tiny right now. No reason to give him a nice big enclosure when he really doesn't need it. So he's got fresh water now. He's got a nice meal in him. I'm very happy that he's not skinny anymore. Doesn't really have loose skin kind of all around his body. So he's doing way better. He lives currently, that's the rest of the pinky, in my closet in the office. I keep him away from the kings because he came in way before them. So. Alright, so next I do have to try and feed the Pope's tree viper. He is in the snake room now. He's way up top here. I don't know if he's going to eat it on camera because he likes to eat in complete darkness. Nocturnal snake. These guys are amazing. They come from Southeast Asia. They are by far my favorite tree viper species. So awesome. Ate it on camera. So happy. Alright guys, so we started with the smallest viper in my collection in this video, and we're going to finish with the two biggest ones. I haven't shown these guys in a while, and a lot of people have been asking. So I'm going to pull out the Mexican West Coast rattlesnakes because they both just freshly shed and I need to change their water. Now, I know I've been saying it a lot in the past videos, but I do have a new tier on Patreon to be able to name my snakes. And my very first person that picked was somebody that's been a very Patreon for a very long time with us. Her name is Ember, and she named the big male Mexican West Coast rattlesnake, and she named him Wasabi. I happen to actually like that one, so it's okay. So far, the names that I have gotten for the snakes, I happen to like them all, so I cannot complain. I was worried that I was going to get names that I actually wasn't going to like, but I definitely enjoy his name. I think it's a good name for him because these guys are also known as green rattlesnakes or Mexican green rattlesnakes, so I think it's a good one for him. So that's Wasabi, that's his name now. Right, buddy? Alright, put him in there. Sorry, baby, nobody's picked a name for you yet. There they go. Alright, so pretty cool because they both, it looks like, both of their sheds came off in full pieces. So this one here is the female, I believe. Well, that just came off. That just came off. It's still nice and wet. There's some poop in there too. Did you poop in there? No, it's just the shed, okay. Oh, almost in one solid piece. Maybe this is the male. This is a little bit too big to be the female. It's wet. So, a lot of people don't really say this, but snake shed, when it's fresh or it's wet, it stinks. Not gonna lie, Summer, you want smoke fingers?
No.
No? Okay. So cool. So we gotta get them some new water, and then get them back in their cage. Alright, so now that these guys have new bedding kind of all mixed around, new water, put them back. Now that they finally shed, because they've been in shed for like a good week now, I haven't been able to feed them. So I'm going to feed them soon. I'm actually going to do a whole video on these two alone, kind of how I did with the timber and canebrake and also the gaboon. I think these guys are going to be my next targets for that species-specific video. So, loud. Email in. I know I haven't handled you guys in so long, I'm sorry. Normally, when I handle them, you don't even hear their rattles, they're not even going off. Again, I haven't handled them in a little while, so. I absolutely love this snake. He's big, he's beautiful, he's awesome. So Wasabi is his new name. I like it. Pretty good one. So I can't complain. So yeah, gonna do a whole video on them here soon. Pretty much talking about everything, their background, their venom, where they come from in Mexico, all that fun stuff. So stay tuned for that, guys. I will see you guys in the next video because it'll probably be tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the following day. I have lots of stuff to do. So subscribe if you're not already. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Big thank you to my Patreons. You guys are awesome. I'm loving the names. Keep them coming. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!